When your daughter or son's 18, they already start off with a 750 credit score. Now, just to be transparent, like I wanted to show the audience, the same effect happens if you add them 6 months before.
There's one of your shorts that's been going crazy. And not only does it, I believe, start the conversation from parents to their young adults saying, hey, this is how credit works. I'm going to be adding you on as an authorized user. So in that short, you talked about that. Man, millions of people have been watching that short and taking notes and implementing what you said. And I can see that some people are already starting to see the results from that. So if you wouldn't mind telling us, I know we're a little bit out of that order, but if we could jump into, you were saying that a lot of credit card companies are now allowing young adults to be as authorized users. If you would mind talking more about that.
Real quick, if you haven't done so already, be sure to download our free ebook. You can actually scan this QR code or you can click the link in the description below. Now back to the video.
Awesome, Calvin. So yeah, that one was the one that got the traction. And I think right now it's over 2 million on Instagram, probably like another 2 million on YouTube. So the preface behind that, guys, and I say add your child to the credit card. And I'm going to be transparent with this.
Yeah.
If you add your child to your credit card, you as a parent, I feel like will be more responsible for it, knowing that your child is on the credit card, and it's going to build history for them. So when they turn 18, right, if you added them when they were 14, they should have 4 years of history. Yeah. So just with that history and your card, hopefully by then you have a high credit limit on the credit card. Hopefully you're already tapped in when they be fed, right? When your daughter or son's 18, they already start off with a 750 credit score. Now, just to be transparent, like I wanted to show the audience, the same effect happens if you add them 6 months before their 18th birthday. So 6 months before their 18th birthday, they'll get the same effect. However, I just like to add my kids as an authorized user. As soon as I found out, all my kids were added. My daughter, my son, and when my son turned 18, he got a 750, as I said. And now he's got his own Amex preferred card. He's got a Discover. He's got a Navy Fed. And he's got a Chase, right? So definitely I preach what I teach. And if it's good for my kids, it's good for everyone in my circle.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me add one thing, guys. One thing too that's really important. So there's specific ages where you can add the kid. And what I mean by that is Amex, you have to be 13 years old. All right. Discover, you have to be 15. Capital One lets you add them as long as they have a social. And then my favorite, Navy Federal, as long as they have a social, you can add them to the card.
Wow. Man, that's amazing. That's huge information. You know how many people don't know that? If you all did not know that, put that inside the comments. It's okay to say, I don't know something, because that's the thing. We don't know what we don't know, right? And it's not just not knowing something. It's learning that information and then applying that. So let us know inside the comments if you all are going to be taking advantage of that information and, of course, adding your young adults to your credit cards. All right. So now let's go to the next topic here, because man, a lot of people they're still joining Navy Federal and they don't know how to truly maximize the pledge loan. And you've given a lot of different types of strategies for a lot of different type of incomes and things of that sort. And I still see people just doing it wrong. So what are you seeing lately that's working pretty good when people actually get the pledge loan with Navy Federal?
Gotcha. So what I'm seeing on my end, when you do a Navy Federal pledge loan, at the end of the month, they're getting an increase between 20 and 30 points. I've heard some videos where people say 50 to 100. Remember, me doing a $70,000 pledge loan, my points only increased by 30 points. So even with a $70,000 pledge loan. So I don't see how someone can increase 50 to 100 because you're adding an installment loan to your credit profile. And I'll walk you through the pledge loan just to make it easier. And I say, me and Calvin talk credit. It's easy for us, but we've done it multiple times. And we try to Barney style it. Like for you guys in the Marines, we say Barney style. So pledge loan, it's also known as a secure loan. You're putting up your own money. A strategy that I use is if you're able to get a cash advance from another credit card at another institution, get that cash advance, 3,000 to 4,000. Open up Navy Federal if you have access to that. Put it in a savings, lock it up, call Navy Federal and say, hey, I'd like to do a pledge loan. The money's already in my savings account. How much? Do it for 3,000. Can you do 2-year terms? perfect. This how much your payments are going to be a month. Awesome. Make sure you do electronic disclosures. So everything's going to be through the app. So that way you don't have to wait till paperwork is sent to your house. So once you have that secure loan, you call Navy Fed. It's approved. Hey, you got the secure loan. The money is going to be put in your checking account. So you just got access to that money back right away within a day. Once you have access to that money, I say wait 3 to 4 days.
Yeah.
Right. That's the cushion right there.
Yeah.
Call back and just say, hey, I'd like to pay off my pledge loan, but can you just please leave a $20 balance and then have $1 on auto pay? And then at the end of the month, you'll see your points go up 20, 30 points.
Wow. Man, that $1 auto pay is insane. That's insane.
Mine's a 1 penny.
Wow.
Mine's 1 penny. And then when you do that, you won't have a payment for like a year and a half.
Wow. Yeah. Of course, along with all those on-time monthly payments that you're getting easily.
Yes.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's
So
absolutely amazing. Hope you listen. If you all like that information, let us know inside the comments. All right. Let us know inside the comments. So now you also talked about another piece as well, too. And it was a simple trick to boost your credit score just using your credit card. And I think, of course, a lot of people have credit cards, but they're not really maximizing, not just, of course, they know how to use the points, the rewards, but it's still one of the best ways to increase credit scores. What's some of the things that you've been testing out and a trick, if you will, with the credit cards that people can use to increase their credit scores?
Okay, so just credit cards in general, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so a good tip, I would say, I'm pretty harsh on knowing as an adult, you should know your due date and statement date. And everyone on the internet talks about 30%. I'm a stickler for that. And I want you to stay on that sweet spot between 2 to 9%. And then one thing to kind of consider is how do you determine your overall balance is literally balance divided by limit.
No limit. That's right.
Okay, balance divided by limit, that'll determine your credit utilization. And if you have it under 10%, you're good. But most people like me, when I didn't know credit, I would pay my credit card off.
Yeah.
Okay, like on the due date, let's say it's June 5th.
Yeah.
Okay, June 5th, I would pay my credit card off. And what am I doing the next day? I'm using the card, which is a big no-no. Okay, my statement date is usually 7 to 9 days after my due date. Okay, don't quote me on that, but it's usually 7 to 9 days. You can check yours. It might be 3 days, might be 4 days. On the statement date, that is the day you want to have 10% paid off, and then you'll maximize your score, and you'll see an increase in your points because credit fluctuates up and down, but it's because people don't know their statement date.
Wow, that's huge. And you know what? You touched on something major is that a lot of people don't know. They just essentially get the credit card. They know when the bill is due sometimes, and they'll just put it on auto pay or they'll just pay it, manually. But I don't think a lot of people are looking those dates up. So make sure you all write that down. All right. Make sure you all write that down. And also to let us know in the comments if this is good information. All right. I know you guys want me to bring Econ Bulldog back. Of course, we was one of the first to start interviewing him. I saw his information. I said, man, people need to get this information. And now the world is finding out about you. So appreciate you being here, man.